You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, you're not going to believe this one. I can hardly believe it myself. I found this one in a very unusual way, and there was almost no information to go on. So what can we see? After a brief intro, this video cuts to a view of a highway from an overpass. So the video is following this fire truck as it's speeding down the road, I assume in response to an emergency call. But there's not much to see here, guys. There aren't really any readable signs. These signs are facing the wrong direction for us to read them. I couldn't really tell whether or not these cars had front license plates or not. It was just too blurry. And I could see maybe one rear license plate, but all I could tell is that it was lightly colored. The fire truck itself doesn't have too many markings that help us here, although I could see that it said E4 on the side and back. And I could kind of make out that it maybe said emergency something on the side here. We've got a couple of signs in the other direction on the highway, but those were much too far away and too blurry to read. And I noted that we had some power lines near the highway here. I also noticed that the bridge that this person was standing on appeared to be some kind of like pedestrian overpass or like footbridge type thing. And we could very briefly tell that the center section of it appears to be covered, and the part that covers it looks like kind of a red barn style covering. Guys, I gotta be honest, I didn't really know where to start with this one. I tried Googling for covered pedestrian bridge or covered footbridge over highway or about 30 other things that were some variation of that. And I got lots of results, but none of them were really helping me find this place. So I tried a different approach. I tried searching for fire truck E4. And I quickly discovered that if you search for fire truck images, you will get red fire trucks unless you say explicitly that you want yellow fire trucks. So I tried yellow fire truck E4. And I figured that the E4 might stand for engine 4, so I tried some variation of that as well. And guys, I got tons of images, but none of them were helping me. I tried doing a reverse image search on what we can see of the truck in the video, but it just wasn't clear enough to get me any useful results. But after looking at very, very many different fire truck images, I started to wonder if this was maybe what is sometimes called a pumper truck or a pumper tanker. As I understand it, pumper tankers are used for transporting and delivering water to the scene of an emergency so that other vehicles can use it. And these things can carry thousands of gallons of water. But what I was seeing in the video looked like it matched what I was seeing for other pumper tanker images. And I'd pretty much exhausted every other phrase I could think of for searching for fire truck pictures, so I figured why not search for pumper tanker? So I tried Googling E4 yellow pumper tanker. And once again, I got a bunch of results, and I wasn't very optimistic. But as I scrolled through them, one caught my eye. I saw this one from a company called Sutphen. Sutphen delivers heavy-duty custom fire trucks, and on their website, they showcase many of their recent deliveries. And this one looked suspiciously like the one in the video. Not everything about it looked right, but many of the details matched. The placement and font of the E4 on both the side and back of the truck was right. The general color scheme of the truck looked right. And where it says emergency 911 on the side here looked very much like it could be what I was seeing in the video. The Sutphen website identified this truck as having been delivered to the Bruce Township Fire Department in Michigan. So I figured, what the heck, and I pulled up a map of Bruce Township. And it was kind of big, like 37 square miles or 96 square kilometers. But there only appeared to be one highway that was large enough that runs through Bruce Township that could be the one in the video. And that was Michigan State Highway 53. But that highway didn't appear to be divided, and the one in the video is divided. Or at least that's what I thought initially, because it's not divided in the northern part of Bruce Township. But as I scanned farther south, I found that it did divide. And then just a bit south of where the highway divides, I noticed this trail that crosses the highway. Now, unless this trail has a tunnel that goes underneath the highway, I figured there had to be some kind of footbridge crossing it. So I switched to the satellite view, and that looked very much to me like a covered bridge over this highway. But was it the right spot? You are here on the Macomb Orchard Trail Bridge over Michigan Highway 53 in Romeo, Michigan. Guys, as soon as I dropped down to the street view, I knew it was right. This bridge looked very much like what we can see in the video. I also confirmed the view of the highway from the start of the video, where we can see those signs that are facing the wrong way, and the view facing south, where we can see those other signs and the electrical towers that we saw in the video. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And we have to go way back to one of my earliest episodes for that one. The closest spot to this one was in episode 12 in Imlay City, Michigan. That is about 15 miles or 24 kilometers from this place. This one was really satisfying to find, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out the map of all the places I found for you so far. While you're on my site, maybe go check out my store if you want to pick up a t-shirt or something. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.